Hey guys, welcome to a podcast we've been meaning to start for a long time. It's called the KappCast, and this is just basically for we feel like teenagers don't really have a voice, like on social media or like anywhere really, and I feel like we need to be heard. Uh, we want other people to be heard. So, yeah, I'm Lewis. I think I said that already. And then
Yeah, my name's Jason.
this guy's Jason.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay,
Welcome.
welcome. Yeah, but we just wanted to start off the first episode with ourselves, just the way the just things we like, things we're passionate about.
Yeah.
So I don't know who
We're
wants to
gonna
go first.
dedicate this episode to ourselves,
Yeah.
so you guys can learn more about us.
Yeah, we had another friend
Uh,
who wanted to do it, but he couldn't be here sadly. But
Unfortunately.
um,
Hopefully he will be with us next episode.
yep. Yeah, but
So
you want to start? You want to talk about
you wanna
yourself
start?
first?
You wanna start or should I start?
You start.
Alright, what should I talk about? Like what is it? I'm Jason. Yeah, I already said that. Um my parents come from Guatemala. I don't know if you
Sick.
know what that is. It's in Central America. Um, I really like reading, which is very odd nowadays. Most people are on their phones, unfortunately, and they're just like sitting in front of a screen. I like reading though. I like scary movies, definitely. I like scary movies. I like playing soccer. Soccer has been, I think, like a tradition, I guess, in my family for a long time. And yeah, that I think that's everything I can think of now.
We we both like skateboarding. We're both
Yes,
very
yes,
passionate about
skateboarding,
skateboarding. Where
definitely.
yeah, I'm like I've been in love with skateboarding basically my whole life. Like since I was 4,
Wow, wow. I've
I've
been
always
skateboarding for like a year now,
maybe
and
year
I'm
and a
in love with
half.
it.
Like you started when I started again, and that was like
I
April.
think
Year
that
and a
was
half.
like, yeah, I believe,
Yeah,
I
but
believe.
I like skateboarding. I have to get back into streaming. I streamed for a little while. Never ended up streaming because of how
Nice,
bad my internet is. So we've resorted to this. Yeah,
nice.
but I'm
I
not
had a
I'm not
YouTube channel.
yeah,
I had a YouTube channel for a while. Sorry, you were saying?
yeah, my bad. Yeah, I haven't been yeah, I'm not a big fan of reading like he is. Like I don't
Mm.
know. I like technology. I like stuff like that. I just like that type of stuff. I don't know. Like
Yeah, I mean, me too.
school
Yeah, go
never
on.
really I just feel like as dumb as it sounds, I don't know. I just don't like school. I don't think it's for me.
I
For
don't
me.
think.
I mean, school is obviously necessary, but I just feel like it's just I don't really do well in a school sort of environment.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, that could be difficult. Being in a school with a lot of people at first, they're like strangers,
Hmm.
but then you get to know them, but it still is kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't personally like. I don't like being around crowds or like
Mm.
big groups of people. Like very
Yeah,
rare occasions, I'll like that, but it's rare for me.
yeah, same here. I don't like exposing myself to a large group of people. You know, I don't like myself to get attached, like too attached to people. As bad as it sounds, I don't like getting
Yeah,
attached to people
yeah, I agree.
because eventually you're gonna lose them.
hmm So what what like what 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 like more of what we like, right?
um, my hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
I like writing. Reading takes a big part of writing.
Mm-hmm.
From reading you get ideas in writing, and I've been writing for a long time since I learned to write. I've been writing short little stories. I remember at my
Twinkle
school, my
twinkle
old
little
school,
star.
I I had a friend, and he and I would write stories, and I would illustrate them. I was like,
Oh,
I was like, the
You were like
best artists.
Picasso? Okay.
But I mean, that's not really saying a lot because I'm terrible at drawing. That just means everybody else was bad at drawing.
Yeah,
But like,
it's something you like. Something you like. It's something you should
yeah,
do if you like it.
yeah. Well, I don't really like drawing anymore. I like writing. Writing, like I make myself stories that I can imagine myself in. Like imagine you're in a world where robots are the government. Like they take up like everything, and you're forced to live in that world.
Mm-hmm.
So now tech is your world.
Yeah, tech is like
No,
tech is everything.
exactly. How cool would that be?
Yeah, I bet
So
I bet that's what's gonna happen in the future. Like ton of jobs, ton of like
yeah,
things are gonna be like automated and robotic, and then
I mean that's
so
yeah.
many
Go on.
more people are gonna end up losing jobs when you think about it. Cause think about it, where we almost have like cars that drive themselves.
Oh
Like
yeah.
we like I want to learn how to drive a car. It suck if it like in 2 years I won't be able to drive a car. Imagine we come out with that tech like boom overnight, and it's just like, man, I've always learned how to drive a car, but now it's not necessary, and now like most of the population isn't going to have to learn to drive a car, nor is gonna try to drive a car. No, like
Yeah.
tech is gonna take up everything eventually.
I mean, it's already doing so.
Yeah.
In a way, it's already doing it. Um, we see a lot of people on like in front of a screen most of the time. You know, phones are going to take over. Tech is
They've
going to
already
take over.
taken over. It's crazy.
AIs are going to come soon. We're developing AIs like we don't even know if there's an AI out there
I mean,
right now.
what
Like
like
they're always learning.
yeah. It's like I
So
don't know if you've sorry, but I don't know if you like seen like I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say, but I was going to say something along the lines of like like a robotic chess player. Like you see that
mm,
now. Wait, you actually see that now. Like
I
robotic
think so.
like a artificial intelligence that you can
Yeah,
play
AI.
chess against, and they learn, they get better over time. Over
Yeah, they learn
you
your
know,
skills.
they
They
learn
know your
how to play
tactics.
against you.
Yeah, which is not really good because then that could lead to like them really taking
The
over.
robot takeover.
Oh no,
But
bro, that would kind of be cool though, in
I
a
mean,
way.
it's like it's gonna be like Terminator.
Um,
Like, bro, imagine a Terminator just comes out. Imagine like imagine the government is working on like a robot that's like Terminator.
if if they're working on something like that, it's probably like in Area 51 or
Yeah,
something.
it's
Like,
gotta be on the low, you know?
yeah, Area 51 is like a spot where they do not want people
I'm
to be, so
sorry.
that's most likely
Yeah, most likely.
where it is.
Yeah, but
I remember the Storm Area 51 thing like last year, I believe.
yeah.
What if that actually happened though? Like,
No,
I
it
know
did.
some,
They didn't raid inside of Area 51. They were just outside of Area
yeah,
51, I think. And
but like,
it became so popular that it had stuff in video games like in Fortnite. Yeah, but in Fortnite they made like the Naruto run cuz that's what popularized the Naruto run. And in
yeah,
Roblox they even made a several Storm Area 51 games. I
wow.
just think that's
I mean that's kind of cool. What one post on the internet can do.
yeah, it could yeah. And that's what it should do. That's what should be happening now. One little post should that deserves to go viral. Like for example, like with all the current events that's going on, a singular post
Mm,
should be able to go viral and do that type of stuff, but sadly it doesn't. Or it's not as
exactly.
common.
Yeah, unfortunately, not the things we want go viral. Like like good things. We need more good things to go viral. You know.
We just need like more positivity.
Yeah.
because
right
you
now.
see all this,
There's like so many things going on in the world right now.
you see all this negativity, especially like around like younger people.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, we're like teaching the next generation to be
Yeah,
like us.
we're
Like they're
going to
looking
have
up
to.
at us.
Yeah.
They're looking up at us. So we need to set an example.
Yeah, I can't wait till I'm like an old man, and if I have grandchildren, I'm gonna mess with them so hard. I saw this post on TikTok. I know this is kind of unrelated, but I just thought I should mention it because why not?
Yeah.
But it was just like if Gen Z were to be grandparents, and then like the grandchild played a joke on the grandparent, and then the next day the grandparent told his wife to tell the grandchild that he died,
What?
which is pretty messed up.
That is messed up.
And then like they were both like crying it out, and then the other grandparent walks in, and then
Mhm.
I'm pretty messed
You
up,
know,
but
Gen Z, but Gen Z is going to be a great set of parents, I believe.
you think so?
Yeah, I mean, Gen Z grew up with a lot of things that were just
Oh,
given
yeah.
on a plate to them.
Mhm.
Like, the generation before us, they had to work.
Yeah,
They
they
had to
had to
work a
work a
lot more
lot
than we
more.
do.
I've
Yeah.
been seeing like I forgot what I saw, but it was like something to do with statistics. I
Mhm.
think I said that right.
Yeah.
But it had to do with saying that Gen Z is like the generation with most mental illnesses, most this and that. But like what stuck out
Mhm.
to me was like mental illnesses, cuz
Mhm.
that makes me wonder why.
Yeah,
Maybe
why is
because
the like peak?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that the source is like 100% reliable, but I'm just
Yeah.
if that were true, I just wonder why. If it's because of all the current events or anything else. Like, yeah,
That's strange. Wow.
weird silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's move on. Let's go to a different topic. Let's go something a little
Uh,
bit more
yes.
lighthearted.
I love, absolutely love the Marvel movies. Marvel and DC are my favorite. Like I love them.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not as much of a fan as I used to be. I don't know. I just
Of what? Of both of them?
of Marvel and DC. I don't know.
Mm.
I just
Well,
I
yeah, go
kind
on.
of watched them like when I was like a lot younger. I was more into it, but now like it's just like
Mm.
eh. What do I like?
Well, to me, it's like
I'm not interested in them.
I understand what you mean, but like, remember back then, I remember watching The Dark Knight Rises when I was a little kid. I did not understand anything,
And
but
you
like
just
now
thought
I
it was like the
understand it.
coolest thing on earth. You just
Yes.
wanted to be Batman.
Yeah, and it's like the only thing that was interesting were the fight scenes. That's it.
That's what stuck out to you.
Yeah, but like now I understand the story. There's meaning to it.
Mhm.
It's not just punching.
Boom, boom, boom.
And it's like no, but like there's a lot of people in the world that pick a side, Marvel or DC.
Mhm. And
But like, why
that's
not
like
like both?
that's literally like everything now. There's always sides to everything
There's
now.
got to be a side,
Yeah,
exactly.
and like yeah, there's always got to be a side. Like no matter what, society's gonna like we're gonna get as split up as possible. Like what's happening now. Like
Mm.
everyone with different views, like traditions, they're gonna separate themselves because some people may think, oh, they're this and that. I'm gonna disassociate myself with them and be this and that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're
Like
right.
I don't want to get too into it, cause
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like that. That's not really a good thing. Like these times they should really bring us
yeah,
together, if anything.
we have to stick together. Like humanity's not gonna last if we don't stick together.
Yeah, I mean, um, like I said before, I don't really like attaching myself to people. but it's better to work together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we achieve more things as a team,
Yeah.
not solo.
Fortnite. Yeah, but like, yeah, like for example, like I want to like you said before recording. Let's change the subject and be smooth about it. Now they know it's not gonna be as smooth, but at least I try to make it smooth. Like I play
At least
guitar.
you tried.
I love music. Like you can see my guitar back here. I played flute a year, 2 years ago, and like I didn't really like flute. So and
Flute.
I started playing
Wow.
guitar, and I just love it. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I think of like society as a whole as I think that society should be like a whole a band of people, band class. As bad as that sounds, because of all the memes now, like
Oh no.
band kids and whatnot. But I just feel like society should be like uh, a big band class, always like working together, like in harmony, like making everything
Yeah.
sound good. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
I
I
hope
know what you mean.
everyone
Cause
knows
like
what I mean.
band class is like it's like the whole orchestra
It's all
together. Like one
coordinated.
person, one person by themselves does not complete the whole piece. You need the whole orchestra to be there along with you.
Yeah.
So that's what society should be. We should all be working together.
Yeah, like a
Because not
shepherd,
one person. Yes.
and all their sheep. We should follow the shepherd. I'm not gonna say specifically what the shepherd is because certain beliefs. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to knock down anyone's beliefs, religion.
Yeah.
But I
like,
just feel
what
like
I'm
we
trying to
should.
say is like,
I
yeah,
feel
go
like
ahead.
I feel like we just should follow rules. We should work together. We should be like a pack, like a pack.
Yeah, but like with what's going on right now, we have to set certain rules, like certain rules
Yeah.
that we're going to follow.
And some people may prioritize other things, hence why we're like right now everyone's so divided. Cause
Yeah.
let's put into like as an example, the whole pandemic, and some people wearing masks, some people not wearing masks, some people just not caring. We need to,
Okay.
because it's a real thing, right? Whether or not you like it, you gotta wear a mask.
Yeah.
Like
The pandemic. Yeah. I mean, that really should have brought us all together. But like a lot of people are separating. A lot of people are because, of whole quarantine. A lot of people separated
yeah,
from other people.
which makes sense why, but you shouldn't like completely disassociate yourself with a whole bunch of your friends. Like what happened this year with a ton of our friends, you know?
Yeah.
Like a ton of them just we don't know what happened to them. We don't
Yeah,
really care anymore because, like so
they're
what?
not really making an impact on your life.
Yeah. So what? Like me and this kid, I don't think there was a single day we didn't talk. I maybe one or two, but
Who, you and I?
huh? Yeah,
You and I?
yeah. Cause like when or how, like I don't know. I don't know how people could just forget about people. It's weird.
Yeah, that's very odd. You just like it's like you were a temporary friend, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Everything's
when we were back in school or we were back like together with them. They were always on you, like they wanted to be around you. And now, when we need them more than ever,
yeah,
they've
they're gone.
disappeared.
They're gone.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
Inevitably.
Yeah, especially since we graduated 8th grade. Now we're going to high school. That's bound to happen. That's not nothing abnormal. If anything,
I mean, it's just life.
yeah,
It's just life.
It's just life. You're gonna have to move on.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I moved schools, I promised myself that I would keep in touch with them. I've
so
only been talking. I only talked to one person.
Right? Wait. For me, it was literally like one or two people, and the rest are just they're gone.
I'm still talking to him.
One of your friends.
Yeah, he's probably gonna. he's probably gonna be looking at this. He's probably gonna be listening to this. I don't know. I don't know if you know him, but he's an actor. He's Kevin Chacon. I don't know if you know him.
Oh no, I don't. I'll look at his stuff.
Yeah, well, hey Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
But like, yeah, that's the only person I talk to from that, and a lot of people, I've actually disassociated myself from a lot of people because I don't want to get attached to them too much that it will hurt losing them. You know?
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think the same with bad associations. Because if I'm being honest, I befriended some kids who weren't the best. They were in trouble.
I mean, we all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
It's
but
normal.
like, I don't know. Like, there was this one kid. I'm not gonna say his name. But I'm still good friends with him. We haven't talked in a while. But yeah, he hung out with the supposedly bad kids, and I didn't really see why. You know, like, I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say, but you remember I don't want to say names, but I bet you'll remember the boy who said that I shouldn't be hanging out with the bad kids, or like
I don't recall.
No? Oh, okay. Well,
no.
We could talk about it off the podcast. But stuff like that, I don't know. I just feel like we shouldn't like reject people. I don't know how to put this into words. I just feel like we shouldn't be able to completely disregard people just because of like their actions. Like, sure, this student has done something that maybe they talk back to the teacher, maybe they got in a fight, maybe something's going on at home, maybe they're like something happened between them and another kid. But I just feel like you also shouldn't.
You also have to put into consideration why they do these things. Like, you know, everybody is fighting their own battle.
Yeah.
That you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's also good to not associate yourself with those people.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It's important to choose your friends wisely.
Yeah, because let's say you befriend some of the bad kids. I like putting quotes because I feel like no one's really bad. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's been like this like all day. I don't know how to explain anything. Yeah, but
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't like hang out too much with the quote unquote bad kids, because then whatever they're doing, that's gonna rub off on you, and you're gonna be viewed as one of the quote unquote bad kids. Like, you don't want to rub off some bad habits that some of your friends are doing just because you think it's cool, or like maybe you give into peer pressure or something like that, because that's gonna be a big thing in high school. Like, for definitely. everyone, me, this kid, so many people. It's a peer pressure is a thing, and everyone goes through it. Everyone has gone through peer pressure at one point, or will.
I completely agree. And you know, now high school is like new beginnings. You know, you get to start over, and if you're like a quote unquote bad kid,
you're gonna
start over. You can be, you can start over. You can have like a new identity, I guess.
Yeah, or if you're a bad kid, you could become even worse.
No.
Yeah, but
hopefully it doesn't come to that, bro.
Yeah, but like high school, like nowadays is crazy. Like, with the amount of things going on, like kids drinking, smoking, this and that. Like, you don't want to give into any of that.
I agree. I have told myself that I'm not going to do that, and hopefully I never do.
Hopefully.
And you know, a lot of people are gonna pressure you to do things that you don't want to. especially in high school, definitely.
Yeah, and maybe for example, I'm going to trade school. I'm not gonna say what trade school. Yeah, but I'm going to trade school, and if you don't know what that is, that's a school where you learn a trade. Like for example, I want to learn auto mechanics. There's at that school that I'm going to be going to, there's cosmetology, there's masonry, carpentry, cooking, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. And it like everyone's gonna find what they want. But the teacher, we went for the orientation really, and obviously middle pandemic, we wore masks, social distancing, this and that. Like it's sad that I have to say it because people don't do it, but it's but there was this teacher who he showed us around, and then he said before like the seniors leave and all that, he talks to every single one of them, and then he says like if they enjoyed, and then he says several times that many of the seniors just hated it there because it's not that it's a bad school, it's a great school, but it's just that from what he told us, he said that the students said that they couldn't choose what they wanted to do, that their parents chose for them. Like
Oh wow.
a mom could have made their kid do masonry, a dad could have made their kid do cooking. Like just like I feel like now a big thing is to let you do whatever you want to do as a job. Not like, you know, like I don't want it to come off like if you want to go steal something, you should go steal it. But
No.
I'm trying to say that if you want a job, if you really want this job, if you want to pursue this and you want to make a career out of it, you better try. You better try.
I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, definitely. I completely agree. You know, you should pick a job. Like you should pick a job that won't
Doesn't
seem
feel like
like
a job.
work to you. It doesn't seem like work, and you're getting profit off of it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do streaming for the longest time. But that's why I also
Yeah,
like auto mechanics. I love cars. I love how they work. I don't know. I just love it.
you know, that's also why I want to become an actor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to imagine myself as a different person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to become someone new, even for like a short time.
Yeah.
You know,
You want to
something fun.
you want to provide entertainment for others. You want to
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the most important.
That's why I wanted to stream for a little while.
Mm.
I wanted to put out content for my 22 followers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but like I have like what we like us we have so much time like in our lives. We have our whole life ahead of us basically. Like who knows what we're going to be. You might have a sudden change in heart and not want to be an actor. And then you become like the next Prince Royce. Like,
you know, no, that is definitely right. When I was a little kid, I wanted to become a writer, like an author. I wanted that to be my job. And of course, that's gonna change over time. You know, I want to be an actor now, but you know, in a few years that could change.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to be a singer or mechanic or something. But we never know.
Yeah. Change is real whether you like it or not. Like
Change
things are gonna
bound to happen. I mean, we're humans. We evolve.
Yeah, things are about to change. It's fine, but things change whether you like it or not. Change could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, or like think of things like positively. Like don't think why is this happening to me? What can I learn from this? That's how you should think. Like let's say you're going through like some insane hardships. And then you're just like why is this happening to me? And then you're just going to like become like so negative. Like think like what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? You know?
I mean, yeah, that's what's happening a lot to a lot of teenagers right now. They're thinking negatively instead of thinking positively. Like that's what like I'm seeing a lot of depressed people, depressed teens mostly. A lot of them are just lying, just like you know, get more attention. But a lot of them are being serious. Like, and that's not really good. Like when something's happened to you, you're asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And some of that blame, like you blame yourself in a
Yeah,
way.
you pin it on
You
yourself.
know? Yeah. So that makes you insecure, I guess. Well, we just have to think positively.
Yeah, like now we see a lot of teens, especially, self-diagnosing themselves, which is a really bad thing.
Yeah.
Really bad thing. Because if you self-diagnose yourself, you're gonna end up self-medicating something. It could be something off
Yeah.
the street, something you know doesn't help, but still try it because you're that desperate. Like, and self-diagnosing, that just leads to more problems. What people should do now, instead of self-diagnosing, they should like see if they have these things, to go like to a doctor or something, because
Yeah.
self-diagnosing, that's gonna put you in a worse spot than what a professional. Look, because these guys study this. They do this as a living, and it's better if you go to someone who does this thing for a living than doing like self-diagnosing yourself. Like, because like you're like, I'm sad, that means I
Oh
have
no.
depression. No, like you gotta go like see, like you gotta take a test or something, bro. You gotta like go see a doctor, see like if you do need help, like if you do need medication for a certain thing.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
that,
everybody has their moments, you know. Not everybody's gonna be happy all the time.
yeah,
You know?
not that being sad is like an awful thing, and like you should be against being sad. You should embrace emotion. Like I don't know.
Think of what you get out of it. Like,
Yeah.
what do you learn off of it?
Yeah, cause
What experience do you get from that? How do you prevent it?
yeah, because when I
You know?
stream, I purposely, like, I don't know. It's always a weird habit, since I have my mic so I can hear myself. I always have a habit of sniffling. Like, I don't know.
Just to make sure you're there.
And I don't know. Like people I don't know, people don't do it cuz they want to seem like the perfect human being. Like they're all this, they're all that.
I
like
mean,
nothing's wrong with them. Bro, embrace imperfections. Trust me.
yeah.
Trust me.
I mean, nobody is perfect in this world.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, man.
I completely agree.
Like, don't try being the best human being, because there is no best human being.
There is no
just
best.
be the best person that you can be. You know?
Especially now that there's like quote unquote beauty standards, and like teens are beating themselves up for not being equivalent to these quote unquote beauty standards. Like that really sucks. And like I've seen that happen to my friends. Like it's crazy. It's crazy like how people are affected by that type of stuff. Like you shouldn't be mad at the way you look. You know? You can't control that.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you can't
shouldn't control that.
That's the thing. I mean, you can't control that, so why hate on yourself for that?
Yeah.
And why compare yourself to other people?
Yeah, complain if you could change it. Don't complain if you can't change it. Like what's happening now? People want change. We should get change.
Yeah, like with the whole pandemic, people want change. People want the spread to stop.
Yeah,
but they don't wear masks. They're
not practicing social distancing. They're not doing none of that.
Yeah, so we need to make change. We need to work for change.
Yeah, and like, I saw this TikTok, and it was this lady who walked into a corner store, and since she needed a mask, she had a mask, but the mask had a hole in it, like right here.
Oh no!
And then the dude who owns the corner store, he was like, what's that hole in your mask for?" And she's like, "Well, it's because it's hard to breathe." It's hard to breathe.
That just beats the whole purpose of the mask,
right? And I also learned that with those medical masks, like the one with the blue, you know what I'm talking about, right? With the blue, the ones that doctors use.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but
like
hopefully,
Just the ones that doctor used.
Yeah. And
Okay.
apparently you put the blue on the inside when you're sick, because that if you have a white mask, that means you're sick, like a white doctor mask. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
I
wow.
learned that recently, just in case some people don't know.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Just think
Well,
it's
thanks
cool.
for telling me that. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. But a lot of people don't know, which is unfortunate. Like if you're out and you're sick and you have the flu out, you have a chance of spreading it.
Mm-hmm. Like,
And, a lot of people they don't cover their nose when they're wearing the mask. It's
and
like
it,
the top is like down
yeah,
here. That beats the
that
purpose of the
defeats
mask.
the purpose of the mask.
Yeah, you're supposed to have it all the way up here. There's like these things where you can adjust it to your nose.
Yeah, so you don't spread any germs. So you don't spread any germs. So you don't inhale any of those germs.
Yeah. And yeah, it's tough to breathe, but like,
Would you rather be out of breath for like what, 15 minutes, or catch a virus that can potentially kill you?
exactly. It's like,
Like what do you want?
I mean, it's like, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but you're and I see like a lot of comparisons with like people comparing one thing that is an awful thing, like something no human should do, compared to like one slight little mistake.
Yeah.
Can we talk about cancel culture and how dumb it is?
Oh my god, it is so dumb. People are focusing on cancel culture when you should be focusing on the pandemic. You should be focusing on what is going on in your own life.
There's this,
Cancel culture should be stopped.
yeah,
I was about to say canceled, but
it should be canceled. Yeah, but if anything about you that's apparently bad gets up on Twitter, bro, you're done.
they
You're
canceled.
done.
Like in the past few weeks, they've canceled Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star. I'm pretty sure they're like canceling David Dobrik, I think.
Yeah.
For like a tweet he made like a few years ago.
No, it was several. And I get why people cancel certain people for things they've done in the past, but that was the past, and Dave already
Exactly.
apologized on it on his podcast. It's just that
And
not
people change.
Yeah. I mean, Shane Dawson though. I don't know. I just feel like as messed up as it
I don't know about
sounds,
him.
I don't think he deserves a second chance. Like what he's done in the that stuff is messed up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not. No. I mean, I mess with his like conspiracies, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I love his conspiracies, but
But
like what he's done in the past.
that's an example. Like a teacher could be a good teacher, but a bad person, or a good person could be a bad teacher. It's vice versa. It could be any way. You can't just hate on a teacher just because they don't teach something the way you may grasp it. Like a lot of the teachers I've had, he's had, are incredible people. They're great people. But like I don't know, I just find it, I don't know if it's because I don't do as good as I want in a school environment. But they're like really good people, but I don't know. Like the what they're trying to put down, I can't like understand. And I see
Yeah.
a lot of kids doing that. They just hate on teachers just because they're a teacher.
I mean, that's not really that I don't understand that because you're learning off of them. You might not like learning, but it's essential for your
Yeah.
future life.
And you're just giving
You
the
know?
teacher a harder time. You're giving the students who want to learn a harder time.
Yeah.
You're giving the students that need to learn a harder time.
Yeah. Those are the ones that I think the kids that need to learn are the ones that are hating on the teacher. Most of the time, those are the kids that are hating on the teacher.
Yeah, because
Which is very
teenagers now,
unfortunate.
and we're all, me and him are both victims of it. We think we know it all. As
No.
much as I hate to admit it. We love to be a know-it-all. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like my point. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't apply much to both of us because I like getting my point across. I like staying firm to my point.
Yeah.
Like if I'm against something, I'm gonna stay against it. Like there's unless like there's something like life changing, and I was like so wrong. I'm not. That's
Yeah,
like yeah.
Stick to your opinion. Don't let other people change it.
I mean, although many people's opinions now are flawed, some people view their opinions as flawed. It's an opinion. You should respect everyone's opinion since you have an opinion. If you think you have the right to have an opinion, you better think other people have the right to have an opinion as well.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. A lot of people have their own opinion, but like they are so scared of being, hated on just because of their opinion.
And some people are too confident with their opinion. Like there was this kid, I'm not gonna say exactly what happened, but there's this kid my friend did send a message to provoke because he posted something somewhat problematic. Not really problematic, but just something dumb. And my friend said something dumb to rival it. And then they had like a full blown argument. And then the kid the next day said, "Oh, this kid harassed me. This kid harassed me." Like I don't get it. And wait, can we change topics about the I don't know. I feel like it's pretty sensitive, but allegations. The false allegations, like what happened to that dude who
what dude?
He took his own life because someone put him on an allegation list.
Oh, I didn't hear this. I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, I think his name was Aizu. Sorry if that's not his name, but my memory's bad. Yeah, but
he wanted to talk about conspiracy theories if you wanted.
Yeah, but
I almost gotta go though. Sorry, I almost gotta go.
It's fine. Oh yeah, we got like 8 more minutes.
Like give me like 5 more minutes maybe.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Conspiracy theories. What do you think about DB Cooper?
I mean, I saw something a few weeks ago about it. I think that story is incredible. I love that story.
I love
like
that story.
Not that it's a story like a bedtime story or like a fantasy story. I just think it's super interesting. And I'm not saying that I'm rooting for DB Cooper. Like, yeah, go. He stole $200,000. Go DB Cooper. No, I'm saying like it's incredible how he got away with that. Like, dude was skilled.
Yeah.
Dude deserves I'm not saying that he deserves like to be praised for what he did. He deserves to be acknowledged as like someone bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say that bad people should be praised, but I just feel like they
should be known as bad people.
Yeah, they should be known as bad people because I saw this video and it was like people like the feds investigating tons of people who they suspected, and some people who weren't even DB Cooper, had nothing to do with DB Cooper, said they were DB Cooper.
What?
And it was like really weird. Check if you haven't. I remember the dude's channel. It's like Lemino. Lemmino. Lemino. And that I really like him because like I don't know. Yep, that's his latest video, The Search for DB Cooper. It's like 30 minutes long. Watch that. What's
the channel?
Let me know. I'll DM it to you.
All right.
But yeah, I just think
that is so interesting. Like, how did they not find a body afterwards?
Yeah, and it was believed that he died while skydiving, while like diving down, because he jumped in the middle of the night. He jumped without letting anyone on that plane know. He hijacked the plane. He wanted it to go. What happened? You scared?
Yeah, it's like the fact that somebody who could do this Like
Imagine like what people could get away with now, especially since I bet the difference between years ago and now, like we obviously get smarter.
hmm
We obviously get a lot smarter, but
Yeah, back then it was much easier to do
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, and the fact that they gave them specific bills with specific serial codes or like serial numbers, like I think it's incredible how they haven't found him yet.
Yeah,
And
I mean, there's also the possibility that he's dead.
which is very probable because he jumped in the middle of the night, freezing
what
cold,
if
very
what
high
if he
altitude.
died like what if he drowned?
What it was believed
if
that
he drowned?
he fell like in the middle of a forest and it was like winter.
Oh,
And he could have died by an animal. He could have crash landing, died like that.
oh yeah.
He could have froze to
This
death.
sounds terrible, but what if he got eaten up by like an animal?
Yeah,
That's why there's no body.
that's very possible. That's very possible. Or maybe it just decayed. Maybe after
yeah.
all these years, maybe there's been a body plain sight and it just decayed and no more evidence. They did find money that he stole, like
Where?
on a beach,
Oh wow.
like next to a construction site. It was like mixed with clay and gravel. It was like kind of under, and the rubber bands were intact. And those rubber bands, after a specific period of time, they'd rot and they'd like decay, get brown, harden, and like break. But those rubber bands were intact.
Wow.
So it could have meant that he might have dug him up there. He might have just put him there, like let him chill there, or he could have like, or someone found the money, disregarded DB Cooper. Days after, maybe the same day he fell out. Maybe they took the money, they stashed some there, took the rest. Maybe it's all spread out.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Weird silence.
That's crazy. Yeah, but first episode was good. I'd say we did good. Like for a first episode,
I think it was first start. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Great start.
Good talks.
Okay.
Good talks. All right, I guess that concludes it. All right.
I guess. If you guys enjoyed.
Round of applause for ourselves. I feel like we did good. Round of applause for you guys for watching.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
For
we love you guys.
Sticking to us.
It's our first episode. I mean, you might be sticking to me because I stream.
The whole time, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The whole time.
Maybe you stick to this guy because you know him. Maybe stick to me because you know me. I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, if people know me, they definitely know you.
Most likely. Yeah, but thank you to everyone who watched, everyone who stayed till the end. Surprisingly, very long. I bet it was kind of interesting.
I think so.
Yeah. GG.
All right. Yeah. So thank you for watching.
All right. Good night. It's nighttime for us. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. All right. Episode 2 is like next week or something.
Episode 2 maybe in a few days. I don't know. Tomorrow, Saturday.
Soon,
I guess.
I think maybe I can do something tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace out, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Be safe.
Yes. Follow guidelines. Wear masks.
Listen, wear masks. Social distance.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Stay safe, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Stay safe. All right. Good night.
All right. Bye-bye. Good night.